We have a great crowd today. Thank you all for coming. So when I call out your name or your organization, if you just kind of wave so we know where you are. We had some folks from the city manager's office, I think, that were here today. Thank you for coming. And Jake Heister from Congressman Billy Long's office. Jake, you're with us. Steve McIntosh from Senator Blunt's office. Thank you, Steve. Gwen Delano from Senator Ron Richards' office. Megan Hammer and Krista Golowski from Senator Claire McCaskill's office. Thank you all for coming today. We really appreciate that. Paul Lace from TF Forming Systems. You'll hear more about them in a little bit. They're here today. And Charla Reed from Hathmore Technologies. Paul's company, TF Forming Systems, will show you over here, and you can take photos a little later, the actual forming systems that we'll be using for these energy and resilient homes that we're going to be building. And then Charla's company, Hathmore Technologies, is the company that provides the Energy Star rating. So we want to make sure we treat her nicely so we get our Energy Star rating when we're done with these homes. I also want to introduce Karen Benson. Karen, wave your hand. And then you'll see folks around here with these wonderful blue T-shirts. They're part of the Convoy of Hope disaster response team. And most of these folks were some of the ones that were here, along with thousands others that were here in those days immediately following the tornado. And we're just privileged to have them with us here today, too.
Convoy of Hope's disaster response arm began in 1998 when they responded to a flood in Del Rio, Texas. Since that time, Convoy of Hope has assisted more than 50 million people in over 100 countries by distributing over $254 million worth of food and supplies to those in need. Their work has been endorsed by individuals like Mike Huckabee, former Arkansas governor and 2008 presidential candidate, John Ashcroft, former U.S. Senator and Attorney General of the United States, as well as many others. Today, this groundbreaking is symbolic of the groundbreaking that Convoy of Hope will hold on over a dozen homes that will benefit a corresponding number of families in Joplin. Hopefully, this assistance will provide an opportunity for those families to get back on their feet and reestablish a more normal life. Thank you to Convoy of Hope and their various partners in assisting Joplin's recovery. Thank you.
The state of Missouri's emergency management team's also done an outstanding job these last several months in responding to this disaster. And I'd like to recognize the director of SEMA, Mr. Paul Moore Mentor, and ask him to come up and say a few words as well. Paul, thank you.
On behalf of Governor Nixon, the Director of Public Safety, Jerry Lee, who's my boss, and the men and women of the State Emergency Management Agency, I want to congratulate Joplin for this event and for this construction project. SEMA and FEMA, as Steve Thompson from FEMA can talk about, is big on partnerships, and they're also big right now talking about resiliency. But the public-private partnership is one of the best things that we do. Government is not the answer to everything, even though at times we want it to be. But 85% of all of the resources we use in response belong to private businesses. So when private industry gets into recovery as well as response, it's one of the best things that we can have. So this is a great project. Convoy of Hope's been a good partner with SEMA for a long time, and we appreciate what they normally do and what they're doing here. Thank you for inviting us. I appreciate it.
Area, and I got to tell you, as I am the federal coordinating officer here, working to help coordinate the entire federal effort here in Joplin, but I got to tell you, it has been nothing short of amazing to see all the cooperation and collaboration that's taken place here with the local, state, and federal, but not just those, but the faith-based community, the volunteer effort, and industry, all kicking in to help in a whole community effort. It's been amazing to watch and to see. And I got to tell you, efforts such as the Convoy of Hope initiative that will inspire resiliency in disaster recovery operations is absolutely key. You might ask, how is Department of Homeland Security and FEMA associated with that? Well, 90% of all of us live in areas that are either moderately or highly threatened by disasters, or have that potential, and probably about the same for those in business in the commercial sector. So One of the things that the Department of Homeland Security is doing is they've put together a resilience integration team, and their goal is to work to help capture across the nation those innovations and technology and construction that we can help put forward and move out in the commercial sector and make it more accessible for those that are recovering, and that really is a primary goal. So I can tell you, this initiative is an outstanding initiative. I can see that it will be helping to set the standard for the future. So congratulations. Not only congratulations to all those that will be receiving from this project, but for the inspiration that it's going to push forward in terms of resiliency, and recovery, and setting the standard for resiliency for a long time to come. So thank you.
The homes that are going to be built in this area are really unique. They're not your standard 2-before construction homes. And I'd like to introduce the contractor that Convoy of Hope will be working with on the construction of these homes, Mr. George Van Heusen with Global Green Building.
Thank you very much. I want to thank Convoy of Hope for really going above and beyond and looking beyond just the bottom dollar and looking at how construction really should be done every day. More resilient, more energy efficient. And I think the thing that we're going to prove with this project is that homes can be built for an affordable amount, all right, that save you money every single month in your utility bill. And that's going to be one of the most important things that we prove out here, is that this kind of construction should be the way we all do our construction. And I want to thank Convoy of Hope for their generosity and their understanding and their willing to go beyond. I want to thank also the long-term recovery caseworkers who have really assisted us in finding the people that really need the help that Convoy is offering out there, and also the state and local governments, the city mayor's office, and the people out there for really assisting us in getting this project off the ground. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. First off, representing the Joplin Chamber of Commerce is such an honor. We are so grateful and thankful to be a part of all the different steps that have really put this community together as one. And Convoy of Hope and all of the associates are just showing that much more help to the receiving families and everybody among the community that are going to be receiving this. So we have a plaque today that we're representing, so if I can have you. On behalf of the Joplin Chamber of Commerce that's sponsored by Southwest Missouri Bank, we present you with this plaque, and we're so honored with this groundbreaking to be a part of it. So congratulations on everything that you're going to be doing. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Several other organizations that I'd be remiss if we didn't take just a moment to thank. We mentioned TF Forming Systems with the forms that are here, and they've got a crew here, and they'll be able to explain any of the media that want to talk to them. I've also got to recognize Georgia Pacific. They're not here today, but Georgia Pacific's been very generous. They've donated 5 tractor-trailer loads of sheetrock that we're going to be able to use, and every bit of donated product that we get enables us to just do a little bit more for more homeowners. So every bit that we can get donated allows us to continue doing other things as well. World Vision's providing the siding that will be placed on the outside, on the exterior of these homes. We want to thank FEMA again. FEMA is going to be providing some of the furniture that's going to be going into these homes through their sources. And I really have to thank an organization that's also based here in Missouri, Joyce Meyer Ministries. Many of you have probably seen Joyce on TV. Her ministry really came alongside of us. They're providing the funding for 2 of these 6 homes, and just doing an outstanding job partnering with us. Really, these homeowners are what today is all about. So I want to introduce them to you, and when I call your names, will you guys just raise your hands so that everybody can see who you are? Lee Lansaw. Lee, thank you. Mary Hazelbaker. Helen Owen. Helen has the distinction of being the property owner on whose property we've invaded today. So her property is actually the kind of the symbolic groundbreaking for all 6 of these homes. Jackie Allen. Jackie, thank you for being here. Douglas Keeney. And our 6th homeowner, Johnny Craig Showers. Homeowners, we have to thank you for partnering with us. And really, we mean it when we say today's all about you. This is the first day in what's going to be an incredible journey for you all. And it's a thrill for us to be a part of it. Thank you for letting us do that. And thank you for being here today. I'll count to 3 and we'll all turn a spade of dirt.
Okay, I'll count to 3 and we'll all turn a shovel full of dirt. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I want to see that shovel full of